Right, hello and welcome back to another week on Sugar Sean Who Knows Ball. I know you lot like that introduction every week. My people, them. What's going on?
Yes, my people, them. I'm back.
Yes, as you can see on the table, we have Hussein on my left. And on the far side, we've got the same regulars as usual. One person's not here today, though. He's sitting on the couch.
We made it.
He's sitting on the couch off camera.
Made it.
He's been demoted. Rizak has been demoted.
Made it.
Alhamdulillah.
Rizak would have been here, but he told me he was working all week, but they've sent him home. He got the sack. He got the sack. Nah. But yeah, Rizak's on the couch. We might rotate later on. But yeah, on the far side, we have Gap. Gap is back.
Dog, back again, man.
Assistant manager.
That's it.
You gotta call him manager. You gotta call him manager when he's on it. You know?
Yeah, it's Gaffer.
You gotta call him
man.
Gaffer.
It's Gaffer to me.
Gaffer. So no more Gaffer. And beside him, we got Creme de la Dems. Has he ever missed an episode?
Batter, we never left. No, I have missed an episode.
100% attendance in it.
Nah, 95.
95. You missed one in it.
95. I missed
The
one.
first time I was on, who was on?
Yeah.
Yes, one episode.
But that was like the latest episode, though, wasn't it?
It's a good one still. It was
That was the
good.
latest episode still.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That.
But yeah, we're here anyway. But first topic we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about England. I haven't made any vlogs on that end. It's been a couple games. I thought, let me leave it. Let me let the 3 games pass.
You haven't been shouting at the screen, yeah?
I've been shouting, kinda. Second game. But yeah, we're going to talk about England's best 11 for the knockout stages from what we've seen from the first 3 games. Oh yeah, guys, as well. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, for all of that. I forgot to say that at the start, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, right. Where we go from there? England, knockout stages.
Senegal.
Tough game.
How you think about the performances so far?
For me personally, it's been okay. It hasn't been bad.
It's been quite England-like.
Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Southgate's gone to a 4.
Interesting, isn't it?
All 3 games.
But for how long, though?
How long?
Question. I think we'll do it against Senegal, but the next big game we play, no chance. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I think Kyle Walker's fit now.
Do you know what it is as well,
ready.
yeah? I feel like he had the group to do it.
Yeah.
If they had a harder group, I don't think he would have gone to a back
No
4.
chance. No chance.
He's had the group to experiment. First game, he started off with the normal, well, what we thought would be the normal back 4. Kieran Trippier, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Pickford in goal. Bellingham has started all 3 games.
It's good news.
Considering he looked like he was the one that was actually lagging in training for the build up for this World Cup, it's a bit mad. But yeah, Bellingham started. Rice beside him. Haven't changed around, have they? Only Calvin Phillips' inclusion in the 3rd game coming off the bench.
My boy started the 3rd game. What are
Alright.
you talking about, bro?
Henderson.
Hendo.
Hendo come in. Hendo
Henderson
came in
started
for my boy.
He had a stinker.
Didn't have the best of games, but one thing he did well
Hendo.
is
He's a
he
leader.
initiated the press a lot better.
And he's a leader as well.
England, that's the best pressing I've seen from England the whole World Cup.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what he's
was
good at,
all over
though.
them.
That's what
This
he's
is
good at.
game.
Even
This
for
is
Liverpool, that's what he does. He shouts. He chases people.
Nah, he's
It's
a
like
leader,
it's
man.
non-football attributes. You know what I
Do
mean?
you know the thing is, it's chalk and cheese for me because I think the first game was immense. I thought we played well.
Yeah.
And that weren't even a discredit to Iran. I thought Iran are not that bad of a side. I think we were just very good. People were rubbishing like Iran. And I was like, I don't think it was much of Iran. I think we were just at it that day. So it was a bit weird for me. So when we went into the America game, I just same kind of team, same setup. It just looked completely different. I don't know what was wrong, what was different. It's like same team, just no one was pressing.
That's true. To be fair to the Americans, though, they've been defending well the whole tournament, man. They've been all right.
Very aggressive team.
very
Energetic
aggressive,
as well.
What do you think about America, Dems?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the America game against England. I was playing football, and I'm happy I was. You know what I mean?
I think
So I watched the highlights, and yeah,
there weren't much in it.
yeah.
But after that second game, we were basically through anyway. 4 points. He dropped Mason Mount, dropped Saka,
Sterling.
dropped Sterling.
I think dropped is a strong word.
Trippier.
Do you think he's rotating?
Rotating, yeah.
Okay, who
Rotating.
out of that 3 who out of the 3 that got dropped or got rotated do you think comes back in for the knockout stages? As well with
Saka.
Trippier, as well with Walker
I'll
at the
be
back.
honest.
as well.
Saka
I
has to
think
come
all
back
3
in.
of them come back in, man.
I don't think so.
You think they'll bring
I
back
think
Sterling?
I think all 3 of them come back in.
Rashford played way too well, man. to be dropped.
I don't think
Yeah,
Sterling's
I don't know.
coming back.
I think Rashford was pretty poor first half.
First half, he was shit. I agree.
I think when he was on the left-hand side, when they were asking him to kind of link up play, I don't think that's his game, innit? I think we all know Rashford's game. Just direct, run at people, keep it your head down, just run.
Yeah, and that's why I think all three of them are going to come back, because I think if it's a straight shot between Rashford and Saka, he's going to go for Saka because of Saka's left-footed. And
what about Rashford off the left? Do you think he won't start him off?
As a manager, how would you look at this? You haven't your striker's not scoring goals in Harry Kane. He's linking up play well. Where are you getting goals from?
Well, this is the elephant in the room.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
This is the elephant in the room that no one, I think, has really addressed on Twitter or on socials or on the news.
Was that Harry Kane?
This is a man who has not registered a shot on target so far in these 3 games. Not one shot on target.
I don't think they've really been making the chances for him though.
Yeah, but look at how he's playing. This is the whole problem of why people don't think we're playing well.
Is he putting himself in those positions though as well, Dimsy? Because he keeps dropping in.
Because I saw it in the Iran game. There was a couple of chances where he was open for a cutback and they were going for it. Even yesterday, I think even Foden had a chance to cut it back for him and they were going for it. Maybe that's what they're instructed or whatever it may be, but I feel like he hasn't really been given the chances as of yet. But he's been creating. He's got what, 3 assists?
Yeah. 3 assists, yeah.
He's creating, which is what he does. So I feel like the knockouts and the knockout games and stuff like that, that's where people...
If you're going to live with the fact that he's creating, you need someone to get goals. And England's top goal scorer right now is Marcus Rashford. So how'd you go about dropping him?
Because you have to bear in mind he's scored none of the goals off the left hand side.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna keep Marcus Rashford, you're gonna keep him where he's being effective. Even though I'm surprised he's scoring all his goals from the left hand side, right hand side, because I don't think he can play on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But he's scoring all his goals from there. But then Saka did so well in the first game.
He came on in the first game though when the game was kind of dead.
And he kind of scored.
I don't really count that goal. I don't really count that. Even in the second game, we're playing against the deflated Wales that know they're going home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Danny Ward helped him out a little bit, to be honest.
He was dreadful.
Yeah, he helped him out quite a bit.
How does he play in goal for Leicester?
Because they don't have no one else.
Nah, but Jesus Christ, how is he even a professional?
Shit this season as well.
He's horrible, man.
No, just bear in mind, I think they bought him for like 11.5 million from Liverpool.
That's mental.
Liverpool do some great business.
That's
not even business. They do some
I
great
didn't even know he cost 11 mil.
Yeah.
That's
They
crazy.
do some great business, Liverpool.
You got
That's
nicked.
That's
Where's that?
mad.
You lot nicked 11 million, yeah? Fucking no. I didn't even know you had him.
Look at that.
Fucking no. But do you lot think that Southgate has had an effect on this team so far coming into the tournament?
I think he's been positive though, man. For his standards, he's definitely been positive, man. Going with the back 4, playing with the 3 in the middle. I like it personally, but
I just hope this continues. I'd rather we play on the front foot, and if we lose, we lose. I can live with it.
Well, we got Senegal next.
Yeah.
I think he's.
Same. It should be the same formation. Maybe 1 or 2 tweaks in the lineup, but it should be the same formation.
Harry Maguire.
he's
Fair
played
play to
well.
the guy.
He's
Fair play
played
to
well.
him.
He's done well.
Yeah.
I'm happy
Done
with
well.
him.
I said in the first game, I looked at the games like I looked at people who performed like Saka. Bellingham had a great game. Kane even played well, even though like Kane didn't score, weren't being the shooter. I thought he played quite well. I thought Mount played well. I think Luke Shaw. I think everyone played well. But second game, probably the only 2 standouts were Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
To be honest,
John Stones.
he's been all right. He's been all right. But in terms of outstanding performers, I think them 2 were half decent in the second game. The USA game was kind of draining, but I think they were the 2 better performers. Third game, Harry Maguire's been all right.
Yeah, Harry Maguire's been all right, man.
But we ain't been tested.
That also.
That's the downside. But up until now, his selection's been justified. And everyone is upset about it. Tomori not getting picked and a lot of other things not happening. But
There's a few, like Ben White's there, Tomori's there. They could have rotated a couple more players for the third game.
And he's gone home today, isn't it?
Who?
Ben White.
Ben White?
Yeah, he went home.
Why?
They haven't said why, but he's gone home. Personal reasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's a bit mad.
He probably weren't going to play anyway.
He weren't gonna, I don't think he was going to play anyway.
Unless
but,
there was an injury or something happened. Unlikely.
Oh, so we've just been told that off camera because we're recording as
I hope he's not
Messi
lying.
and Argentina
I gotta double check
are playing.
so he's not lying.
But Argentina, Messi missed the penalty not too long ago, but he's obviously now scored and it's McAllister, not Messi. So why are you sending us? They look the same. This guy's a joker. They look the same. Jesus Christ. McAllister, Messi look the same.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's the kind of ball knowledge we have on the
That's why he's on the couch.
That's why you're on the couch.
That's why he's on the couch.
Yeah, that's why you're on the couch. You bum. As he would say. Yeah. So
No, we need to address the elephant, the real elephant in the room, right?
Who's the real
So
elephant?
we got two Chelsea fans sitting on the side here, yeah.
Ooh.
And let's get Sean a little bit worked up here. Let's talk Mason Mount.
Mason Mount, has had the best numbers in the World Cup for England going forward, creating the most chances and
What exactly?
most passes into the opposition third. He never had a good game against America. I don't think anybody had a good game against America, but I don't understand that. Like Matt Law come up with his thing today, his report. He said, managers, current managers, previous managers, players, ex-players, everyone talks about Mason Mount to a high regard.
Don't forget data as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're saying like on numbers, it's whatever. I'm not a numbers person, but the thing is, what I see of him creating the chances are these numbers that get accounted for. So what I see him create, that's what I see. What's good in him. In terms of the America game, I don't think anyone was good. People were drawing up numbers for the America game, but Mount weren't great in the America game. I thought he was quite
in the
poor
Iran game. He weren't that great. I saw all the stats and whatnot.
No, but he
didn't
was
look that good, man.
but for me, he was one of the better players. Like Bellingham was, I think, was the star player in the first game. Saka was good,
Yeah.
but I thought Mason Mount was just as good, even as the same as Kane. I think they were all very, very good.
So you
Mount complements things.
So everyone's seeing different things. Then.
It's not
what
that.
it is?
It's people
'Cause-
got agendas.
No, but
People who don't like
I
Chelsea
don't want people-
and don't like the fact that
I don't
Chelsea
like
fans.
people throwing around this agenda word. It's the eye test.
It's not. If it's the eye test, you would see that he links up play.
I'm
the thing
seeing
is with
other
Mount,
tens. Bruno
Who?
Fernandes, for example. I'm seeing tens affecting games.
yes, but it's the style.
Mason Mount's not affecting
Okay,
games.
it's the style. As you saw in the second game, there was one stage where Harry Kane is not the target 9. Ronaldo is the target 9. He's staying where he's meant to be.
Yeah.
Everybody else has a responsibility to push themselves forward. Rice and Bellingham, the only thing in this Rice and Bellingham system is that Rice isn't moving anywhere.
Yeah.
Now for West Ham, we see Rice up and down,
with the ball, yeah.
drives forward with the ball, has a bit of. How has he not tested that in these first couple of games? I don't understand. Like you're playing against weaker opposition and you're not taking the risks to bomb forward here and there. Because Mount will drop in behind you if you want to take a risk. Bellingham will drop in and sit if you want him to sit, if you want to take that risk. He does it with Souček beside him. Why can't he do it with Bellingham? Bellingham's just as good.
Isn't Mount supposed to be the one doing those things though?
What, for Mount to do
Taking
what?
the risks.
Yes, but if
Making
we,
things
yeah,
happen.
but this is the thing. We're not pressing as a unit. And like I said, in that example where Kane was dropping off, picking up the ball, Mount was chasing down the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Mount. The best
and
thing
telling
that-
everyone behind him, like,
That's why Henderson
come up,
needs to be
press.
playing, bro.
No, but no.
let's leave
no,
Henderson.
stop,
The
no,
press was immense.
No.
Stop.
But let me tell you something. Going into the bigger games, wallahi, let me not put my life in it, but I'm almost certain that Southgate will back Henderson to start.
That's mental.
No way.
No
Big
chance.
quarter-final
No way.
game against a big nation.
No chance.
Hendo starts.
No way.
No
Remember, I
chance.
said it here.
No, I will remember, but
why
no
are you
chance.
backing Hendo so much?
He loves Hendo too
But
much.
why though?
He's
Hendo's
a
love
true
child.
professional. He plays the game the right way.
No.
He's a leader.
He's
Did
finished.
You see, he
Walking
was
on the
doing
pitch.
like inshallah passes. He's passing and he's not looking.
Okay, but can I explain that to you?
Gap, he's finished, man.
Let me explain
There's no
this.
explanation for that.
Those passes for Liverpool work every time. Why?
Because Salah's making the run.
Salah in behind.
He
and last season, Mane
played.
behind.
He
for
played
Liverpool,
a
though.
balloon pass
Yeah.
that went about 95 yards
Yeah.
in the air to nobody.
I'm not gonna
Some
lie,
of the
yeah.
passes he played that day were abysmal.
I
true,
saw.
I
I
agree.
saw an edit. You know, obviously people on Twitter they're mad.
Yeah,
Nah,
crazy.
they hate it.
Crazy.
I saw an edit on Twitter
World
of
Cup.
Henderson in the World Cup.
Yeah, I remember.
No, it wasn't. No, it was
No,
the
Croatia.
Euros. Last, it was the Euros.
No, it was the
No, it was the
Croatia.
World
World
Cup.
Cup 2018.
My God, if that guy is not playing for Croatia, I don't know who is.
He had a bad game. I'll admit that.
No, but that's what he does, though.
No, he don't always have a bad
No,
game.
but with the way he that's what he does. With his passes and stuff like that, everything is
Bro, on
I'm
the ball,
hoping,
I'll
I'm
admit he's
hoping.
not the best.
No, but Gap.
But in the bigger nations, I'm saying, would you not want someone like that in your team?
No, I actually agree with you. But the issue is, you see against these smaller teams that we play against, like Senegal.
He shouldn't
now,
be playing.
They should be it should be either Rice or him.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
you see, I don't agree with none of that.
No, why not?
Henderson should be there like Conor Cody's there.
Yeah.
Good
Oh, fuck
for
off,
the
man.
environment.
He's better than that.
Yeah, you can bust jokes, protect the younger players. I heard he protects Bellingham a lot. He gives Bellingham a lot of advice. Yeah, you can be there for that.
But he's
when it comes to the
experienced
game,
as well, though, man.
Yeah.
He's
Okay, I've got
a very
another
experienced
question.
player.
it's a different experience.
Another question. England, it's not even a question, it's a statement. England is the only nation in Europe, and I'd go as far as to say the world, that would have a generational talent in Trent and only play him for about 20 minutes in one group game. Madness.
Yeah, it's mad.
Absolute
It's
madness.
I can't
You're
lie.
playing against lesser sides in your group.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have arguably one of the best right backs in the world, and he doesn't even touch the field.
Yeah, that's a mad thing.
Do you know what it is with Gap with what you just said now? I feel like if England do play Henderson and Rice, he should play.
He should.
But if they adopt with the Bellingham and the thing,
No, but
Trippier should play.
even if it's
Or Walker.
Bellingham and Rice, how are you not starting Trent at right back up against fucking who the fuck do Iran have as wingers, bro?
I think it's
Your
just
handbash.
Yeah.
Handbash.
You know what it is?
You can't trust Trent against your handbash.
It's not about trust, it's preference. It's nothing to do with trust. I think it's preference.
No, but I feel like it's a domino effect. When you play, like, he's going to go with Walker. When you play a Walker...
Fit, yes, Walker will play.
When you play a Walker, Kane don't need to be in the box because Walker ain't putting those balls
Yeah,
into
he
the
doesn't
box.
cross the ball.
If you play Trent, that entices Kane to be in there
in the
to
box.
try and get on the end of things.
That's
Yeah, but
true.
then it's the midfield that has to be active enough to want to get the ball and drive.
I
You
think
don't
the
get
midfield
any
can do
more
that.
active than fucking Mount, bloody
Mount
Bellingham
is,
and,
but this is,
and Declan Rice.
But I don't. The thing is with Rice, he's not playing like how I know Rice plays.
But you need some sort of balance though, man. Everyone can't just be running around.
Yeah, I know, but Rice. All right. If Rice is the sitter, then let Bellingham and Mount just do what they're doing.
There needs to be more
I think that's what
control.
they're doing.
They were though.
I think that's what they're doing. But Mount is not doing what he's doing.
No, he is.
Mount is doing all of this stat stuff, but Mount ain't affecting the game. Bellingham's affecting the game.
I'll tell you the issue
I'm-
now.
he's
I don't-
19
I don't
years
see
old.
Trent.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
see Trent touching the pitch for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Dempsey is getting assists and scoring goals just the only way to affect the game.
Creating proper chances. Like even Bellingham yesterday with that little flick that he went for. Mount ain't doing that. Mount ain't getting in the box to do that.
No, I'm saying no. If you're a 10,
Mount is
I know,
playing
let me say
passes
something.
in the move.
If
But
you're a
he's
10,
not playing as a 10 though. That's what it
he
is.
might as well be, bro.
No, but the problem is, bro, he's playing in a
He's the
midfield
most.
three.
He's the most advanced
He
midfielder.
is the
Yeah,
most
but then
advanced. But the
where is
problem-
Kane?
This is my issue.
That's one issue in itself.
Kane,
Kane's always coming into
Kane
spaces,
is
bro.
occupying
Kane
that whole
Kane
position.
isn't trying to run in between defenders, and that's what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
In this team, with us getting the ball into them areas, you've got to bust a
So
move.
if you're a smart midfielder, what do you do?
No, but Kane is doing that because there's
Okay, what's
If
Mount
you're
gonna
Mount,
do?
what
Turn-
do? You run off him.
Yeah, you
play off him.
But but what he's trying to do is Mount does actually make forward runs. He does. But it's always to the left channel. It's always to that left side with Shaw.
Well,
and that.
yeah, a bit more to the left. Yeah.
But the problem is, bro, you got Saka, you got Sterling. I feel like they need to do more to get in behind as well.
I don't know why you guys are, you got why
a lot of
is there a
justifying
I'm
that
defending
bullshit.
my
Yeah.
player?
No, I'm not even defending
Like,
him.
No, if he's shit,
I'm looking
he's
at the
shit.
better players.
I'll be honest.
It's
if
like-
he's
it's
shit,
like
he's
from-
shit.
Nah, I'm not saying shit,
Yeah.
but I'm saying he's flattering to deceive, bro. He's
Nah,
not,
okay, so then all this
all
Foden,
of his stats and
okay, so
stuff
all
like
this,
that.
so all this Foden stuff, then Foden
Yeah.
come in yesterday and started. Didn't look much different.
Average performance.
Average
yeah,
performance.
average performance.
So all this
but,
stuff
but
about,
Foden got a goal.
But you know how Foden. No, but you know how Foden plays. You know the creativity that he offers Man City with the style that they play. We're not matching that style to get the likes out of the best out of the likes of him.
Yeah,
with
no, it's-
Trent,
it don't have to be
What's the
him.
point of having Trent on the
but
pitch
it's
if
it
he's
don't
not?
have to be
If
Foden.
if Kane ain't gonna
It
go,
could be Madison. Why can't you have Madison? Why can't you throw Madison to have a Madison? Give
Is he
Madison a
fit yet,
shout.
though?
Maybe I don't know.
But
If
he
he
just
just
started
got
training.
Madison, you can try. I don't mind seeing Madison try like in the 10. I don't mind it.
Nah,
but then
it's too
the
late
whole
now.
Foden.
All that trial and
No, but
trial
it's,
and error is
I know
done.
Yeah,
about
that
the
was the
trying.
Wales
Yeah,
game.
but this is what I'm trying to say. We had an opportunity to try Madison, but we didn't.
But I
But
think he just started
Foden,
training
yeah, but
before
people
that.
talking about the Foden in the 10. Foden in the
Yeah,
10 is
you ain't
not,
seen Foden in the 10. so
Foden in the
it's-
10 is not a thing that you're just going to start
It's
busting out of nowhere.
it's people just
It's
not
a facade.
understanding everything
It's
to
a
try and
facade
ask for that.
because For Man City, he
doesn't
plays
play
his
the
best
10.
football on the left.
Yeah.
No,
He
because
plays
they,
it.
because they've seen elements of his game where sometimes in Champions League games
It's
where
suited to a 10.
he's come inside and he's received the ball on the half turn in the 10 and he's slipping people in. They obviously think then that he could play 10.
but bro,
No,
But
he'll
to
be
offer
a
off the
10 in
ball-
the future.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I feel like even though he hasn't played there a lot, mainly because they've got better players there, but
100%.
I feel like even his strengths at this stage in time, you don't want him there. You want him attacking the box.
Yeah.
Because he's got a good connection.
Yeah.
He's a smart player in and around the box. You can go for 1-2s and all that
He's
kind of stuff.
explosive.
You
But,
want
that's
him close to
but
the
I
net.
don't mind that with Luke Shaw on the left. So that whole thing with Sterling on the left, I don't know what it is with Sterling, but he don't look the same. He don't look the same.
since he came Chelsea,
Since he
bro.
came Chelsea.
Because Luke Shaw is
You lot have a
offering.
thing for ruining
Luke,
careers,
Luke
though,
Shaw
man.
is offering off the ball stuff.
Yeah.
He's offering going forward. Like
Yeah.
he's offering that.
He is.
So with him doing that, surely you've got to. Surely you got to play someone like Foden. Or
that's
if
his guy
Sterling,
though, man.
if Sterling is that kind of guy that runs off of people, surely he would be the one linking up play with Luke Shaw. But he's not doing
But
it.
that's the problem. When you have Kane running short and coming short for the ball,
You need
you
runners.
need a Sterling to be in that box.
Or Rashford.
Or Rashford. But,
That's what Rashford
or
starts,
Saka.
bro.
but I don't know, off that left-hand side,
I don't know.
I'm not
Saka's as
convinced
good
for
as the other
England.
two. running off a man like that.
I'm not convinced for England.
Do you know what it is? I feel like Saka's performance that first game.
Yeah.
I feel like he will be in.
Yeah, and the Euros last year.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what it
Second
is?
elements of the first game, his link-up plays 1-2s. In them early stages of the Iran game, you saw the close connection passes of us getting in behind when we're going forward and stepping up.
Yeah.
That's what I need to see a lot more consistently.
I think him
We
and
haven't
Bellingham
seen
had they stroked
It's
up
the
a good
style
connection.
of play
to
that's
be honest,
the issue. Like we don't know what we're doing. Like are we actually like are we counter attacking? Are we defending? Are we trying to play open football? It's a bit too much. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
just
a bit of everything.
Yeah, it's
That's,
just
I think that's the issue in itself. Like, how do we go about playing against Senegal?
that's the problem again.
you got to suffocate Senegal.
If you have a
Yeah,
style
but you
of
know
play,
Senegal are going to run down, man.
you got
You
to
know
suffocate
that's their
them.
style.
but this is the issue. If you have a style of play, you know exactly who to play in that style of play.
Yeah.
It will make the selection.
You've got to have
easy
your
for you.
own style at the same time still. That's what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't have to worry about what other teams are doing. As long as you play
I
good
think that's
football.
England's biggest problem.
That's
Well,
what
that's
it
the
is.
thing.
There ain't no
They're in a
real
style.
ethos. Like if you look at Spain, for example, Spain have a clear way of playing,
They're
and they
bopping.
find the players to fit the way they play.
And they don't care.
Whereas England are doing the
But-
other way around. England are looking at the players to say, okay, let's see what we can do with this.
Yeah.
You're hustling backwards.
I think this is all a result of all that bullshit from the golden generation, where they couldn't fit certain players together.
Yeah.
So they're too caught up in that now.
They just need
Think
to
of your
forget
best
about it,
lineup. Think of who you're playing
I
against.
just think
and
of your
put them out, man.
think of who your best players are
And put them out there.
and put them out there.
But they tried that and it
I don't
failed.
think
That's
it's.
the issue.
I don't think I don't think like like some people say, oh, but some people compliment. I really don't think that if we just picked our best 11, that it would be a problem with anything. I don't think it would
They
be.
tried that in 2006 though.
Yeah.
No, but like in terms of the players that we have now, I think some of them are just way better than what we used to have of certain players back then. Up front going forward back then, we were looking at Emil
Owen
Heskey, bro,
yeah. Owen Heskey, yeah. Or Owen
and
Crouch.
Owen, bro, and Crouch. Come on, man, this is what we were going
Rooney.
to World Cups with.
Five or
this
six,
is
we had
No, Rooney
yeah.
was there, but
6,
obviously
yeah.
the injuries and all that stuff. But that's the kind of front line we had. Now we've
6,
got
didn't
some
we
of the
have
best.
fucking Vassell up front.
Yeah, Darius.
Yeah, the right
Darius
was in the
Vassell up
squad,
front.
yeah.
We've now got
Joe Cole.
abundance of forwards and top quality forwards in their sides.
We left
in
top quality forwards.
But this is. I just think that if we play our best 11, even Trent. I think Trent can play, bro. I can't lie to
Trent
you.
should play.
Southgate would never do it, bro.
I know he
should
won't,
play.
He'd never
but
do it.
I don't think he would as
I'm
well.
not too
Bro,
bothered.
if you're not starting in a group game against fucking Iran, USA, and Wales, he's never playing for it.
And,
you know-
and
He's
the
never
craziest
playing.
part is Reece James is injured. If
Yeah.
Reece James was
he would
fit,
be easy.
Trent would
It'd
be
a
at
pick.
home.
Luke
Like,
Shaw
it's
wouldn't
so
even probably be
sad.
playing on the left. They'd probably have Trippier on the left.
It's so sad. Like if my man was fit, Trent would be at home. He'd be playing with Salah.
I'm not even.
But
yeah.
Dempsey, I feel like it's more not to do with his ability, but preference.
No, of course.
It's the preference.
No, but with Reece James, you know what you get. It's like Trippier in the first game. I
It's
saw him.
this negative view of football. It's Southgate and England in general, bro.
Yeah, but Trippier gives you both. But then Trippier in the first game, do you see when he got danced on and he fell
Yeah.
over by that
Yeah.
guy? Defensively, see, like people will if people wanted to, if that was Premier League, they would have honed in on that and said, "Look at Trippier dancing on he's on his ass."
I've been real. He's disappointed me.
I don't think he's been as good as what people have been
He's
thinking.
He's had a great season for Newcastle.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
These two games that I've seen.
People are picking on form.
And Trent's had a bad season.
Exactly,
Kind
bro.
of evens out.
Well,
Kind of evens out.
it's just I'm just waiting for the disappointment. It's like you know when you're waiting to be disappointed. I'm just waiting.
It's coming. It's coming.
I don't know whether it's coming for the Senegal game.
Brother, it's coming home. What do you mean
it's not going there. It's not
coming
going there.
home, cuz.
It's not going there.
As you can see, the Wembley,
not going there, it's not going
the Wembley pictures on the table, but I don't know if it's coming on.
We're more likely to go there.
Okay, who do they play if they beat Senegal?
If they beat Senegal, it'll probably be France.
Is that the case?
It'll be the French route into the quarters.
But would it be France and whoever finishes second? Or
France are going to be
Argentina?
playing, the second of that group. So, but it's probably going to be
More than
France.
likely be
More than likely, it's going to be France.
Yeah.
So quarterfinal France.
Yeah.
That's where I'm disappointed.
Long day.
I know Southgate's going to disappoint me, and
say-
that's
bro,
when
That's not.
say
but
that.
do you know what? That's not a
You
disappointment.
say it about France. Did you watch France today?
I'm not convinced on France.
Yeah,
bro.
but France they
They
play a
changed the whole
completely
squad.
different-
Yeah, okay, but regardless, they haven't been that great, bro.
I don't think no, but I really like this. Is what the thing is, I don't. This is why I'm going to be disappointed. I genuinely don't think any team is half decent here. I think everyone's beatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone stood
I
up for
agree.
me.
I
I
think
think
everyone's
Spain
beatable
have
as
kept possession-based football.
Yeah.
Haven't really played great teams. They played Germany, give them a tough task, but other than that first performance against Costa Rica, then it's not nothing to judge. Brazil, they've
been all-
struggled.
they've been all right.
They've been all right, but they haven't wowed me. I said the other day on Twitter, I said I haven't seen anybody wow me. This is why it gives me a possibility of why.
You meant teams when you said that because I saw that and I was,
Yeah,
I
like
was
teams.
thinking you
Yeah.
talk about players.
No,
or-
not even
England have
teams.
a chance, man.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, it could come on. But I don't want to get my hopes up because if I think it's coming home, it ain't
never
coming
does,
home.
Yeah, it's not coming.
I know what's gonna happen.
But I feel like the tournament really starts after the group stages. To be honest,
It does, but that's why I haven't even been so animated to actually get at Southgate for things that he's done so far. I said I'm waiting for this thing, and then that's it. Right, so yeah, I don't know whether or not this is coming home, but Southgate, I'm just waiting to be disappointed still. But what should we say? We'll go through our own England 11s. Has everyone got their England 11?
Yeah.
I think we could all pick it off top of head, to be honest. I don't think anyone needs to write it down. But are we all... Dempsey, what's your 11?
Honestly, I'll be honest. I feel like I'm gonna go with the first.
Yeah, we'll go
11,
through the
man.
defence. We'll go through the defences first.
All right. Well, I think
Pick your goalkeeper and defenders.
The defenders and the keeper that played in the first game, man. To be honest, Trippier at right back, left back Shaw, 2 centre backs Harry Maguire and John Stones, and do you want to pick for your goal?
Okay, stay with Pickford.
Yeah, staying with Pickford. Yeah.
I agree on everything but the right back. Kyle Walker's fit. He's straight in now. He starts every game from now till they get to wherever they get to.
Hussein?
I agree. With Gap, Walker comes straight in. Same back line.
I think I'm not. If Trippier had given me a bit better performances in the first 2 games, I would have said I'd still stick with Trippier. But Walker is just that kind of guy that you know that you can rely on for pace. You know defensively that we're going to be all right, especially if we're going to go with the 4. You need some kind of element of defenders in there.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, obviously, Ismaila Sarr is lightning quick, so it might be worth going with Walker for that 1 game. But I just don't think he offers you anything going forward. To be honest.
Doesn't.
And I think Trippier, he's got that in him. He hasn't shown it so far, but he's got that in him. So
But do you want to risk Stones and Maguire getting exposed?
Well,
Rice is there.
The only
I think
thing
Rice is there.
Trippier has over Kyle Walker is the delivery, bro. That's about it.
I think
Even going forward.
But even these moments, the good delivery is what you need, man.
It is attacking wise. You need
And that free kick ability as well.
I'm someone that always is an attacking person. If you've got attacking quality in your team, I always think to myself, if you're good enough going forward, you don't have to worry about so much going backwards. So I don't mind.
In it.
I would pick.
I know.
Yeah, but we have to be realistic. I would have said Trent, but we have to be realistic.
No, but
I would play him, but it's just I don't know, man. I think we have to stay with I think we have to stay with thing.
But you have to also look at what Walker brings to England. His experience, number 1. I feel like Trippier.
No, but I think I'll stay with Walker. From the previous game, I think I would stay with Walker.
It makes sense.
I think I'll
It
stay
makes
with
sense.
Walker.
Based on who we're
reliable,
playing,
man.
it makes sense.
Too reliable, man.
No, 100%.
All right, double pivots.
I'll start.
Mount and Bellingham. I mean, Rice and Bellingham.
Rice and Bellingham. You're gonna stick with that?
Bellingham. Yeah.
No Calvin Phillips.
No, why?
Who knows? He was the Yorkshire Pirlo, no?
You can do that in Yorkshire.
Fuck that.
But I don't think we're gonna play double. I think we're gonna play 3 in the middle.
Yeah, but we played double pivots and we played the 10. That's how.
In my opinion, I think
or 2 6s and 8s.
No, we'll play the 2 against
I think it's the
Senegal.
single pivot.
Single.
So you think it's going to be a
2
single pivot thing with Rice being a single pivot?
Either way, I think
Okay,
Rice and Bellingham will
So you
start.
think Rice and Bellingham will start?
I think Mount will come back in against Senegal.
Yeah,
You think Mount as well?
Yeah, Mount comes
Would that
back
be
in.
your preference though, or would you pick someone
My
else?
preference, no. You know who I'd pick?
Madison.
No.
Who?
Henderson.
God.
So will you have a midfielder? Bellingham, Henderson, and Rice.
Yeah.
Do you know how uncreative that midfield is?
No, but okay, not against Senegal.
No, but just
If we
in
got-
general.
if we got
Nando's
France
got
or
no
Brazil,
flavour in.
Where is Hendo being at the top of that three?
No, Bellingham.
Bellingham at the top of that 3.
Bellingham will feed him.
Jesus Christ.
I'll do that, and you know what I'll do as well? I'll start Trent.
Bellingham in
Do you know what?
That's mental.
I hear
It
that.
could work.
They say
If you're gonna
2000
start Trent,
If you're going to
It's
do that
like
midfield
2018.
three,
If you're gonna start
you
Trent,
It's
I
like
hear that.
2018
I said
gap.
this to you. If
Liverpool
you
are not
start
the same
Henderson,
Liverpool,
Trent
bro.
starts.
Yeah.
I hear that.
They come
Yeah,
as a
Trent
duo.
starts. It covers it.
Yeah.
I hear that. I hear that. But Trent's not gonna start. So
It covers the package.
Wallah. It comes with a package.
No,
bro.
that I agree.
I hear that. I hear
Would
that.
who would you pick in the 10?
We can't pick Foden because we ain't seen Foden.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's doubts about Madison's fitness. I think you just have to go with Mount and Hope he has one of his good games.
Yeah, it's just Mountain.
I ain't seen it recently,
Don't
but
say-
Wallahi,
don't put.
wallahi,
See, this is the
Mount and
thing.
inshallah.
People put the pressure on Mount. Like Mount in the 10 is the most important thing in this.
no,
team.
it's not. But Rice and Henderson, Rice and you got me saying Henderson. Rice and Bellingham are doing their job. That's the way I see it. So it's about time Mount does his job in it.
Yeah, I'd
We
go
need
with.
to see some sort of output from Mount.
I'd still go with the same 3. I wish Rice got a bit more freedom. I'd still go with Rice, Bellingham, and Mount as well. But with the front three, this is what I think is interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I thought I'd never say this, but Rashford starts for me. Before the World Cup, he would have never started.
So Rashford starts for you.
Rashford, Saka, Kane up front.
Rashford, Saka, Kane. Dems?
I think Rashford's better coming off the bench. I think we're going Sterling, Kane, and Saka.
You know what's crazy? I was gonna say Rashford, but I completely changed. I think Foden's gonna start.
You reckon?
I think Foden, Saka, and Kane will play.
I don't mind that. That's what my front three was going to be. Foden, Saka, Kane. I think Sterling needs to be put on the bench for one of these games to get him boosted up, because I just think he's put in laboured performances. Or I think he might be having PTSD from Chelsea.
I think it's a bit of both.
He might be having PTSD from
You lot are
from
known
Chelsea.
for ruining careers,
No
man.
way.
I'm telling you. He's picking up
I'm just
positions.
saying, your players are balling right now, bro.
Do you know where Havertz
So you're
drops in?
saying
Oh, sorry, not Havertz.
No, but you see where Havertz drops into the middle,
it's Kane?
and then Sterling goes in behind. And he's playing
yeah.
back to the defender and trying to do touches.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for England. This is mental. So for me, I want him to have a rest, think about what's happening, and reflect about what's going on.
I hear that.
And we play Foden off the left, and we play Saka off the right, and see how it goes.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think I'm not with Foden over Rashford. I'll be honest. I think Sterling starts ahead of all of them, but Foden over Rashford don't make sense to me.
It's backwards to have your top scorer on the bench.
Yeah, but you can't just.
I don't see it.
Yeah, but this is reactionary from what he's done to be scoring these 3 goals and these things. One was a free
right
kick,
though.
which was
But
stupid.
that's football.
One was a shit free kick. That I don't know why the
I
keeper
went
was going.
shit,
But
but
I went
keeper
shit,
should
but
have done better.
But keeper
shit
shouldn't have gone
keeper.
across
Yeah,
the week.
shouldn't have
Keeper
been
should
like
have done
that.
better.
Yeah.
First game, he's fucking scored in a charity match.
5-0, yeah.
He's
Fifth goal
come on off the bench. Second goal, all right, it was all right.
No,
Keeper should be saving
But you
it,
see-
but
you
the
see
movement
with
for
tournament
it
football.
was decent.
But those
On
are
his
the goals
left
that
foot
won the
and
game,
cutting
though,
in.
innit?
Exactly. And you know, with tournament football, confidence is everything, bro.
Yeah.
He got his tail up.
Firing.
But then you're not going to play him on the right.
Play him on the left.
But he's shit on the left.
How many seasons has he been popping off for United on the left?
He's been poor on the left. England.
Yeah, I hear that, but that's United.
He's got a
though,
track
innit?
record there.
Yeah, but for England, I don't want to see another half like that half I saw against Wales yesterday in the first half, because that Wales first half performance was shit.
Well, for me, Saka's a no-brainer. For me, the only guarantee start.
Saka's not a no-brainer though, because he
no,
had a
no,
poor
Kane-
second game.
Kane's a guarantee. Saka's a guarantee.
Kane, the elephant in the room, is something that might have been able to rotate, but we know it ain't going to rotate.
They won't.
He's the golden
Because
boy.
Callum Wilson is not a
he'll never
standout
get
enough.
They won't.
Yeah.
But Gap though, I feel like though with the Rashford playing against Senegal, I feel like against these African teams, I feel like you need a bit of composure. You need guys who can keep the ball.
Agreed.
And I feel like Rashford doesn't keep the ball. He just runs in behind. And these guys, of course, that can work to England's advantage because they're going to be playing a low block.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's going to come to feet sometimes. And we've seen now the ball bobbles around everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Look,
I would
but
go
like,
Foden
bro,
personally.
like I said, in the ideal situation, I would never want to start Rashford. He's always good coming off the bench for England, but
100%.
I'm just going off of logic here, innit? He's a top goal scorer. He's played well in all of the games he's performed in.
Yeah, I mean,
madness to
I'm not
start.
mad at Rashford's playing.
I won't be mad
I just
either.
think
I don't
realistically,
mind either.
But this is the thing. If you want, see, the thing is this is the whole thing of why it's the blend in it. Because obviously, if you're looking at the fullbacks, they're not mad creative fullbacks. So you're gonna need individual isolating creative kind of
bit of
players.
brilliance, yeah.
So with Rashford, we know he can drive at someone and it can work out, but then it can also be a loss of possession.
Yeah.
But with the way that we're set up, I think we've got enough security to counteract Rashford if he loses the ball here or there. But like you said, with confidence, as he's got 2 goals, maybe more things work off for him than don't work off for him.
Yeah,
so
no, it's definitely his tail is up right now.
his tail is up. I think I don't mind if you play 45 minutes on the left again in the next game. I don't mind him starting. But if it's a similar thing to the performance against Wales, like it was in the first game, then he can't play there anymore. Because if you're adamant on Saka playing on the right, then Saka's playing every game. Then that's what it is. Otherwise, if Saka's not performing, you take Saka off, you move Rashford to the right hand side, and then you bring on Foden
Options
again.
got Foden, Grealish.
Yeah, what about Grealish?
Sterling.
Even Grealish. But this is another thing. You need to have players that run in behind. You can't have 2 players on 2 wings that come to feet.
I feel
So you
like
can't have Foden coming to feet. You can't have Grealish coming to feet.
But don't you
can't
think-
have
But with
But don't you
Grealish,
Sterling coming to
Dempsey,
feet?
with Grealish, I feel like if Harry Kane doesn't play, Grealish plays. I feel like with Harry Kane
I
coming
see
inside,
that.
Grealish comes inside as well.
But
So
don't you
then-
think
they occupy the
Grealish
same
playing
space.
Grealish out there is a better fit for Luke Shaw?
Yeah,
Possibly.
it is. I agree.
You think you get the most out of Luke Shaw when
Well, what is
Grealish
that? Just
plays?
because he holds up the ball for letting Luke Shaw get around him?
So Luke Shaw can put the ball in the box.
But I think certain other players would give that as well. I think Foden not always. I don't think Foden's always that kind of player to want to just. I think Foden gives you variety. Foden can run in behind. He can also dribble at someone, but he can also step back and cut inside and play a simple ball in the midfield.
Yeah, but this is the thing about Foden is I feel like Foden doesn't really size his man up, whereas with Grealish, it's like you know what Grealish wants to do. So Grealish will walk towards you.
But for me, Harry Kane is a statue, and with Grealish coming off of the left hand side, I just think if you're sizing up people like that, I think Harry Kane needs to be more active in and around that front 9 position. Otherwise, Grealish can't play in that position.
And it's not just that. Once he's active in the box, takes defenders away for the guys on the edge of the box. The Mounts, the Bellinghams, even Rice. They free up. They get space to be freed up to take a shot or to find another pass out wide or whatever it may be. So I feel like it needs, the little tweaks would be required. But I like the idea of Grealish though, to be fair, to be honest, because that brings out Shaw as well.
But it's another Southgate agenda. He was almost forced to play him in the Euros. I remember everyone's complaining about it in the last tournament. I don't see him starting again. Southgate don't trust players like that, in my opinion. I just don't see it happening.
But did Grealish start though? Did Grealish start in this?
No, Grealish, just even bringing him on was something.
It was a big deal in the Euros, remember?
It was a big
Everyone's
deal.
complaining.
Yeah.
So I don't see Southgate trusting him.
Yeah, neither do I, to be honest. But even during the game and stuff like that,
He will trust Foden more.
Yeah, I think he'll trust
Definitely.
Foden more.
Either with everything, just all in all, I think our attack is all right. I just think we need to just find the right blend, just to get the best out of England. I'm not fussed about the attacking options. I just think that with it's good to have these options. But
Yes,
like
it's
you
a
were
healthy
saying
problem.
about having Darius Vassell, Peter Crouch, Emil Heskey, right?
Come a long way.
We was worried about Wayne Rooney getting injured, just like one player. Now, if Foden gets injured, we got options. If Grealish gets injured, we got options. Saka's there, Sterling's there. But I think with how we go forward, I just think we obviously want to see this back four. We want to see us play attacking style of football. And like I said, the teams that they don't wow me. The teams really don't wow me at this World Cup. And that's what gives me even more hope. So that's why I'm going to be more depressed when Southgate doesn't deliver against one of these sides. I just know it. I know it.
Yeah, but if they play France, then it's kind of the writing's kind of on the wall.
But is it though?
It is.
I don't think it is.
I think Britain, it sounds simple in theory, but all you have to do is stop the 2 wide men.
Yeah.
And you have a very good chance against France.
We ain't seen England
Or
under
not
the
even
cosh.
stop, but try to
We
contain
haven't.
them.
But the only problem for me in that game is Ousmane Dembele.
And Mbappe.
Back 5.
No, Mbappe, yeah, but I'm saying if Carl Walker's on that side,
Yeah.
I think Carl Walker can get at him. I know it's very hard. I think Mbappe,
So you're saying
Can
it
beat
comes down
almost
to
anyone.
Dembele against fucking...
it'll come down to
Luke Shaw.
Dembele against
I
Luke Shaw, I
think
think
back
personally.
5. I think he'll go back 5 against France.
He might do.
Yeah.
He might do.
Just
And
to
then
fill in
Carl
the
Walker's
spaces,
that.
man, yeah.
Carl Walker be the right centre back.
That makes sense.
Because their midfield, I don't think their midfield is as strong as what people think, to be
Yeah.
honest.
But
It's too many fucking
Rabiot.
Rabiot and
Griezmann.
Yeah, and behind.
I think our midfielders are more than capable of outplaying, outrunning,
Yeah,
outworking them.
Agreed.
I don't think their midfielders in their formation are ball possession midfielders. I think they just like to be occupying Mbappe and Dembele getting
Strong
on the ball.
physically, though.
So I think we could, in a way, that is the only time I don't mind us seeing a 5.
Yeah.
Because I know what they're given out wide from France.
And it's Theo Hernandez as well.
Yeah.
Can't overlook Theo
Yeah,
Hernandez
yeah.
as well.
They got bombers going on the flanks.
Giroud versus Maguire.
Giroud as
Will be
well.
very interesting.
Griezmann's hovering in and around these spaces as well. It can be a bit techie, man. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It can be a bit techie still, but England got the quality, but
We do. It's always been
have
the
they
case.
got the
Has Southgate got the
I'm
tactical
looking,
minerals?
I'm looking for
to
the
go
word,
attack.
like
Yeah, I think the bottle.
the appetite for it. Are they gonna go and take the game to someone, a big nation? You know what I mean?
You'll be surprised. A lot of results in this World Cup have been very, very
But that's the
there's
thing.
been shocks.
unpredictable.
That's the thing, though. It's like
So-
even if England do go out in the quarterfinal to France, but we take the game to them,
That's
Yeah.
not a bad thing.
he's
I
gonna
don't
go
mind.
out on his sword. a
Go
little
out
bit.
on
Do you
your
know what I'm saying?
sword, though.
Like-
I can live
That's
with
it.
that.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
And I
facts.
feel like he won't get as much grief.
It will be his
if
last
you go at
tournament,
France,
but that is
They
it.
edge you. It happens. You know what I mean? Like
But
you
if
went
you're-
for it.
If you're
Yeah.
sitting back and you get cooked, and then later on people are gonna look at you, you didn't even put up a fight. Do you get it?
I'll
That's
be
the
honest with
problem.
you. The one thing the last Euros and the World Cup taught me is we can't afford to score first and too early.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
100%.
well, listen. if Southgate doesn't deliver, I think he's out the door regardless. I don't think even if we went to the final and performed well.
I think he's out the door regardless.
Yeah, I think he's
unless
out
he
the door.
wins it, I think he's out.
Unless
the
he
door
wins it, yeah.
I think
he has to win it.
I
Yeah,
think
he
his
has
time's
to
done,
win
man.
it.
The
His
cycle's
time's
done.
up now.
The cycle's done.
The cycle's done.
I think he wants
Who's
to
coming
go.
for him?
It doesn't matter. They will find someone.
Yeah, you didn't call Southgate to be the manager. You know what I mean?
Like, who would have thought that Gap comes into Hilltop as an assistant manager? No one would do it.
Come a long way
But
from
it
that.
can't, you know, just throw him in, it
There you
work
go.
out.
Yeah.
Rizak like that one on the sofa. But yeah,
Rizak, don't you have your own team? What happened to your own team?
he's got a team.
He's
Spartak.
got his team.
Haven't
Yeah,
heard of
where's
them
your team,
for
man?
The past year and a half.
Where's your team?
We died out.
Bro, you can't chat. Rizak in his first season won how many trophies?
Like 19.
19. Well, yeah. Listen, that was that episode anyway. That was our 11. Gave our insights to the first 3 games. We're gonna come back soon. Hopefully, we'll be able to do some kind of quick videos that we can turn over from the next games, because every day is a World Cup, so it's hard to get these videos out day after day.
Our next video is what went wrong.
Yeah, what went wrong? It could be what went wrong. It could be. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching the episode, and keep supporting. Peace.